You are tuning into the Goldilocks Productions presentation of the Angels and Healing Light Show. Sit back, relax, and be open to receive the angelic messages and healing channeled through your host, Laura Romeiro.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's so nice to have you with me this morning. Thank you for joining me on Angels and Healing Light. And remember, this show is for you. And my goal is to bring you the divine light, healing, love, and wisdom that will help you and from the help of the divine messengers and the angels. So as God's divine messengers, angels are part of every culture, every religion, and every part of the world. So no matter what your religious beliefs or even non-beliefs, they are with you throughout every moment of your life. They are helping or waiting to help you by bringing insight, comfort, love, guidance, direction, miracles, and healing, whatever else you need at any moment. So asking your angels to help you and to be part of your life is the very first step in what will create amazing and wonderful changes in your life. So please, right now, what I'd like you to do is ask your guardian angels to step in and help you wherever and whenever you need. And important also is to help you to understand the messages that they've got for you. One thing they want you to be absolutely sure of that you understand is that they have a constant message for you, and that is that they love you unconditionally at every moment of every day. So I was asking God and my angels for some advice and for the topic of today's show, and I do that for every show, and so today I had a surprise. I met an angel that I've never met before, and that is who is guiding today's show. I'm very honored to bring to you the angel of insight. This angel who tells me that its function is more important than its name, and despite me asking several times, it flatly refused to give me a name. So the reason for that is this angel wants you to remember its function, not its name. The angel of insight is a teacher, a coach, a tour guide, a mentor. It helps shine a light into the darkest of places. It helps you see and understand the lessons and experiences in your life. This angel of insight tells me that it is both one and many beings of divine light rays that work closely with your guardian angel. And this angel of insight comes today along with the new energies of spring, which are really humming along at a high speed and vibration that brings a lot of change and growth. This change and growth is not only affecting the trees, which hopefully you're enjoying some little baby leaves at this point, some flowers and the weather, but this change is affecting us too. And in my readings, in my personal life, and from hearing from friends and family, there are many people that are ready for or are in a state of change and growth. It seems like everybody's just going through something amazing. What areas of life do you want to grow? What areas of your life are you wanting to change? Why do you want to make these changes? Do you have a plan? Do you have goals, or are you just feeling the need to do something different? What is your thought pattern like? Is it one of excitement, joy, or dissatisfaction? You know, I'll never get ahead. I'll never get a job I love. I'll never have the money I need. I'll never. Or are you really excited about making great changes and kind of like looking at it like it's Christmas morning and there's a lot of gifts under the tree and I don't know what they are yet, but I know they're all for me. And there's something wonderful inside each and every one of those packages. And that is a wonderful way to look at life. We don't always know what's coming, and we definitely don't know what's underneath the tree, but know that there's something in there for you, whether it's a lesson, an experience, a friend, that painting you've always wanted. There's something out there for you. And one of the hardest things to do is to remain in a state of positivity, I guess. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a cheerleader, but if you live your life groaning and moaning and complaining about all of the wrongs that are being done to you and why you can't get ahead and why all these terrible things are happening to me, then that's what you're going to find under your tree. So I urge you to try to look at things as there's a gift out there for me. I just want to go get it. So forget all of these things that are weighing me down or causing me discomfort or causing me to feel like I'm stuck somewhere. Your job is to find that light. Your job, with the help of your angels, if you ask and get them involved, will be to make the best of every situation that you've got. And because in every situation that we live, no matter how wonderful, how mundane, or how awful, there's always a spark of light in every situation. And that spark of light is there for you to take a hold of, to look at, to analyze and see what is in there for me, what part of this situation has a part of my life. Why is it here? One of the ways that I'm learning from the Angel of Insight, who is the one that helps shine that light and helps us figure out what events mean. Why are we stuck in a particular pattern? Why are we stuck in a pattern? Are you stuck in a pattern? Are you repeating the same thing over and over again and wondering why it never gets any better? Well, it's like Einstein always said, I think this is one of the most wonderful quotes ever from such a brilliant man, said, the definition of insanity is to keep repeating the same thing over and over again and expect the outcome to be different. So if you're stuck repeating the same patterns, if you're stuck with the same mindset that is not for your highest and greatest good, if you're being detrimental or disrespectful to yourself or dishonoring yourself, then that's what you're going to get under the Christmas tree. So let this Angel of Insight help you, along with your guardian angel, to help you see all of the beautiful things that can come your way and get out of those ruts, to get out of those stuck places, to help you get away from those feelings or thoughts or actions that might be holding you back. It could be something really simple, just by changing the way you look at things and asking your angels to help you see what it is that needs to be different, how to make that change, where to go to get that change, what resources do you need. There are so many ways of making positive changes, but knowing within yourself and within your heart and within your soul that you can have beautiful things happening to you and also to help others experience beautiful things. So those are all available to you. So I don't want to end this show today unless I express to you that just going within your heart and connecting with your angels, your guardian angel, is going to make such a significant difference in your life and bring that light and joy into your life to help you get to exactly where you want to be. Another thing that comes up, people ask me all the time when I do readings. They ask me questions, and when I give the angel answers to them, they say, oh, I knew that. I always knew that. So when you keep getting those messages that you always know, there's always something inside of you that knows that answer, pay attention to that. That is your angels giving you guidance and support. So many times we have all the answers that we need. We just don't know exactly how to hear them, or we don't listen to them. And paying attention to those messages is a really simple way to make a positive change in your life. So get started listening to those messages that the angels bring to you. And know that at any time, at any place, your angels are here to help you. And I'm very, very happy to be working with the Angel of Insight today. Like I said, this is the first time for me to work with this particular angel, and they're bringing so many gifts and so many messages that it's kind of hard to keep up with right now, but it's very exciting. So spring is here. We had this beautiful full moon, and finally this ridiculous Mercury in retrograde, which always to me sounds like, the sky is falling. But with all of those changes last week, lots of paths have been opened and laid for you to take steps forward in moving to the places that you want to be. When I talk about angels getting messages to you, sometimes they come from other people. Sometimes they come from other places or events. Well, this morning, my mom, who's always on the phone listening to my show, said, "Good morning again, Mom." Everybody say hi to my mom. She called me today. She found some pamphlet from Norman Vincent Peale, and it's called Expect a Miracle. And in line with being insightful and focusing on the things that you want in your life, focusing on the good rather than the negative, focusing on the positive, focusing on the growth rather than focusing on what's behind you in the rearview mirror. It's all of those messages are in line with today's show, and also what we've been talking about in past shows, staying focused on what you want and what you want to create in your life. Even if you're not Vincent van Gogh, even if you're not a well-known artist, we all have some creative light within us. That creative light helps us express ourselves. It's part of who we are. Part of my soul is being a stained glass artist. And all of the other things that come into my creative mind, sometimes there are so many I can't even get started because there's just too many and I don't know how to handle them or how to create this particular idea that I have. Talk about overwhelming. I was talking to my friend Tim the other day and mentioned that I finally finished a piece of artwork, and it felt so good to get it out of my system because there were so many ideas in my head. Oh, it made me feel so good when I was finished, though, and completely, as a fellow artist, he completely understood that. So my message to you is if you have this thing that's inside of you that keeps wanting to come out, you've just got to do it, you've got to do it, you've got to do it. Pay attention to that message. Focus on what is going on here. What do I need to do to make this happen? Make sure you stop and take time out for yourself every day, at least 10 minutes. Preferably outside in nature. That's the best place. But make sure you have time for yourself so that you can connect with your heart, with your soul, with your creator. You want to spend time with the birds, the squirrels, the trees, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you feel good. But make sure that you have that time to yourself that isn't being pulled by other people or events or electronic devices. It's really important for us to stay focused on who we are and to stay grounded. If we don't, we end up giving our energy away, our ideas away, and ourselves away, and we've got to replenish that. So I am going to take a caller right now, and I have area code 732. So say hello, good morning, who are you and where are you from, please?
Hi, good morning, Laura. This is Caroline. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Good morning, Caroline. How are you?
I'm great. My first time calling.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did. Thank you. And happy spring.
With angels. I love it as well.
Oh, thank you.
So
what can I do for you this morning?
Yeah, my question's in regards to, I sent a contract in January to a musician, which is for me to promote him and eventually management, I guess, in the future. What do you see, on his part? What is going on? What is he thinking?
Is this a younger person?
Yes.
Does he have experience in this sort of being managed and promoted?
No, not at all. I think he just did the YouTube thing, and that's where I found him. That's
Okay.
it, other than maybe, I don't even think he's not in this country. He's in Europe. I don't even think he hasn't performed. I haven't, otherwise it would be somewhere on the internet, but it's not. So he does other things. He has a full-time job. He trains, does many other things. But I think, nothing, the music scene, and I know him for 2 years. I didn't see anything. That's why I reached out to him this January, because I found him 2 years ago. But I approached him 2 years ago, like inquiring if he needed or desired a manager. And that's kind of how I left it. I didn't close the door here. I didn't get a good vibe kind of situation.
So what I'm getting, and I'm working with Archangel Michael on this, and I'm also being told for you to ask Archangel Sandalphon to be part of this situation. This gentleman, is, first of all, he's got a lot going on. He doesn't have a lot of self-confidence. It's almost like, yes, I love my music, but it's kind of got, a way to support myself. So it's almost like he's got the performance anxiety almost. He doesn't feel like he's good enough. And
I got that.
Is just finding it simpler to just do what he's doing now and not upset the apple cart. What he needs is, the simplest way to put it is, moral support,
yes,
some guidance, and some honest discussion between the two of you.
Okay.
If you want to help him grow,
yes,
then part of that is going to be as a mentor. How can I help you? Where are you stuck? What are your goals right now? So kind of helping him feel comfortable with his abilities, but also helping him create goals by helping him see a vision. And he's definitely going to need to start off small. I think he just feels absolutely overwhelmed. So you're on the right path, but approach it from a mentor standpoint and helping him see, because he's not seeing the big picture at all. It's just like, whoa, this is way too big for me. This is not, I'm not capable and not possible. So then he steps back. So that's where he's at. He just needs that extra guidance and love, and from a very altruistic standpoint. But if you want to help him grow and help you grow, then it's going to have to be from that consultative counseling standpoint. And I wish you both very good luck. That's wonderful. How exciting to bring. So are we just talking about change today and insight? And it's not always easy. It can be pretty scary and overwhelming.
Yes.
But just giving him that extra, what's going on in your world? How can I help you? What are your goals? Let's make it happen. I think you can do it. And just giving him that
I love
love.
that.
So,
way
it'll take a big load off of his shoulders, because he just doesn't. It's just a lot for him.
Yeah, I understand.
And
believe me, I understand, because for years he didn't do anything. So I said, he has stage fright. He's nervous. He's not too confident.
I would too. I don't blame him.
I know all
I
musicians.
Don't blame him. I tell you, it's a big deal.
Before you go on stage, most musicians, professional musicians who've been doing it for 30 years, I even think I read about Frank Sinatra that or Engelbart, one of them, they used to get nauseous 30, 40 years into the business, backstage before, like they went to a big theater or a small theater. So I understand. I really do. And I thank you so much for the insight and for your new angel. Thank you.
Please get in touch with Archangel Sandalphon. It's like Sandal, Sandalphon.
I'm very familiar, yes.
Okay, so get him involved in helping make this happen, because he's like waving his hand in the background. You know that old show, Welcome Back, Mr. Cotter, Mr. Cotter, Mr. Cotter. He's back there waving his hand like, I can help. So get him involved. And he's saying that he will also bring someone else to you in the meantime.
Oh, is it a female?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but he says it's coming. So good luck to you. And if you would like a copy of this recording, just email me at laura@angelsandhealinglight.com, and I'll send that to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Laura. This has been a
My
beautiful...
My pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Oh, so change. Change is scary, isn't it, everybody? Sometimes. Sometimes when we can't see what's coming in front of us, I know we all want to know so we can plan ahead, but if we did know what was coming, we wouldn't grow very much, I don't think. I think that we wouldn't learn to trust ourselves. We wouldn't learn to trust in higher powers and higher energy. We wouldn't learn to just go with the flow very much. And I think that growth and learning to just kind of have that blind faith is paramount to our growth. And it is definitely not easy at times. My goodness, when you're facing some really difficult times in your life or challenging times, it's sometimes really difficult to just say, okay, well, it is what it is, what it is. And sometimes that's just what you have to do. You have to turn that over to your higher power, the higher power in your life, whether it's God, Buddha, Muhammad, no one, your mother, your best friend, whoever that big guide in your life is. It's also sort of a little badge of courage when you finally give up that control or that need to know everything. I think you need to give yourself a badge of courage for doing that, because it isn't easy. And I think that sometimes we have a lot of expectations placed upon us, and they are not always a good fit. So when we're growing up and maybe our family or our culture or our neighborhood, whatever it is, if it's not a good fit for you, then recognize that and make changes accordingly. Make changes that are positive. And it's a growth thing. It's a lesson. But ask your angel of insight along with your guardian angel to help you know how to make changes gracefully and with the most ease possible. And I'm telling you, I'm talking to you, I'm getting messages from the angel of insight, and I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, if you will, here. So it's not it's not always the easiest thing to do. So I am turning my control and giving this show over into the angels to help me not sound like someone that doesn't know what to say next. So have patience with me while I wait to pass these messages along to you. All right. Well, I'm going to take another caller right now. I have a caller from area code 631, and I bid you good morning. Please tell me who you are and where you're from.
Oh, hi, Laura. This is Rose from Long Island. I spoke to you a while ago. Not that long ago.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you.
Good. Good to hear from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed you last week. I had to go to an event, so wasn't able to listen in. But anyway, I have a question about, I want to see if the Angel of Insight has any information about deal that I was going to do. It's for a house that I have, but it needs a lot of work. I'm not sure if we should just maybe let it go or keep the property and go with a partner. I have a real estate agent now. I just wanted to see what insight you have about him, if I could trust him. I'm not 100% sure, or even if it's a good thing to do.
When you say you have a house now, do you mean that you own the house, or you're considering?
No. We own it, but it needs a lot of work. It was in disarray because it was vandalized. and really kind of wrecked. So, but it's in a good location, and it could be used for a business if we turn it into, not to have it as a home, but use it, rent it out as a business property, which I believe it would do very well where it's located because it's in a business district. I have a real estate agent that's been helping me with the property because we were going to sell it. But there's a chance that we could keep it, fix it and, rent it out. I was wondering what they see, if that's a good decision or just to move on from that.
Well, so the first thing that I'm getting that you need to do is to do an energy clearing, saging, some prayers of light to help get rid of that energy and whatever else has happened to that house during its time of being vandalized. And also, it has a heavy energy around it. So please do some clearing, saging or salting.
Yeah.
You know how to do that, right? Look, but you could sage it.
I'll look it up and to do.
Okay. And prayers
it does have a
will
heavy
really,
energy.
really help. It does. And I would too, if it was beat up like that, I would have a heavy energy too. So please give it some love. Give it some energy.
Right,
okay. Energy stays in every object. So whether it's a coin or whether it's a home, homes have energy too. They hold energy. It's usually a very palpable energy. So anytime you're going into an area that feels heavy to you or that needs some extra love, just send it from your heart. Just send that loving, clearing energy with the intention that any negative energy, any heavy energy is released to God and is transmuted into something beautiful, and trust that the angels will surround it with love and light and healing and clearing, and make it a beautiful, welcoming energy for the next inhabitants, whether it is a home or a business. So everybody listening, you can do that. You should all do that to your homes every now and then, kind of like cleaning the carpet, spring cleaning. Do an energy clearing of your house too. So all of those arguments you have with your family or angst that you feel when you open your electric bill or whatever it is that's happening in your life, that energy stays in your home. So do some energy clearing a couple times a year too. It feels really good. The other messages that I'm getting is that this is perfect. So it's going to be some patience because you've got a little garden to grow, so to speak. So have some patience.
Right.
But actually, I'm getting that it's perfect, and things will do well. But have some patience, do some clearing, and little by little, things will start to turn around there and grow and blossom into something very good at that home. And they're showing me that with the work that you do for it, it's going to be a real source of comfort and light for somebody. So just be patient.
Okay. And I guess, do you see anything with that real estate agent that I'm using? He seems okay, but sometimes I'm not sure.
What I'm getting is that you need to communicate your concerns, and in a very, so tell me, very consultative. So tell me, what's going on here. What are your thoughts there? What are you doing about this? Simple communication will help resolve. And also, I am. Do you know him very well? If not, take some time to get to know this person, this gentleman, because you two he's got something, he knows something or somebody that's going to be helpful for you down the road too. That's going to be a good connection for you. So get to know each other and communicate what your concerns are. And
he seems all right.
And I'm getting that. Make it a team. You guys need to be a team. So work together as a team, and that will go a long way. All right?
Okay. All right. That sounds very good. All right. Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate it.
Good to talk
all the
to you
work
again.
that you do. Yeah, you'll speak to me again.
Thank you so much. All right.
All right. Hi to your mom on the line.
Thank you. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. So let me speak next to Asho. I hope I pronounced your name properly. Area code 917. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did I say your name right?
Yeah, you said it right. You remember.
All right, good. So how can I help you this morning?
Just my career, to see if any changes coming up. I mean, in general, whatever spring is around the corner, so I'm just curious to see.
I like career questions. I love career questions because for the longest time I went through so many times I went through this question. I've had so many careers. I don't have enough fingers or toes. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to work with the Archangel Tarot cards for your question. Archangel Michael, by the way, is really wonderful to work with. He is a career guide. So anytime that anybody out there is stuck or unhappy or uncertain, get Archangel Michael involved in helping you, whether it's helping you find a new career, find a new job, or just find the satisfaction in the job that you have now, because there's nothing worse than being stuck in a job you don't like or don't feel like you fit well at. So ask Archangel Michael to be part of that process, because let's face it, work takes up a lot of time in our lives, and we want it to bring out the best in us as well as help us pay bills. But it has to be an important part of who we are. So sometimes it takes a couple different jobs and careers to get to that place. I can attest to that. But make sure that he can help you bring you to where you're supposed to be and get everything out of it that you possibly can learn, that you can possibly experience, that you can possibly use to help yourself and others. So right now, let's see, what kind of work do you do, may I ask? Because I'm getting this.
Right now I'm studying online.
You're studying?
Yeah, online.
Okay. So you have something coming up that's going to be, well, this is really interesting. First of all, the angels are saying it's going to be a matter of timing before the right thing comes up. So you're going to have to do a couple different things. You're going to have to cooperate and compromise. So compromise and cooperate, but wait for perfect timing. So don't be so absolutely strict on what you'll take and what you won't take. You're in early stages of something new. Is that right?
Yeah, I feel it, but I don't know what it is. I mean, besides my online business, I feel like something, but it's not clear yet, you know.
Yeah. So it's a matter of perfect timing. And it's also going to be some cooperation, some compromise, and they're also saying that you've got to stay balanced. So there's something a little bit out of balance here. And you're surrounded by, you'll have things coming at you from all directions, from various sources, from various people. You've really got some very good angelic guidance behind you. Make sure you pay attention to that. I mean, these are serious archangels. For instance, Archangel Sandalphon showing up. And he is a really interesting angel in that he helps get messages across to people. He helps communicate. He helps musicians and artists and creatives. He helps people see and express themselves in a variety of ways. But he's showing that you've got things that are coming at you from all directions. Archangel Zadkiel is coming up next, and he's talking about balance. He's talking about moderation and waiting for perfect timing. And again, you're surrounded by all of these things, and they're just about near you. They're close to you. They're almost there. So he's like, just hang in there for a little bit longer. And also to be open to doing things a little bit differently, than you may be thinking of. The last message is from Archangel Ariel, and she is an angel of courage, and she's an angel of peace. She's an angel that oversees the animal kingdom, the nature kingdom, and she can be very fierce, really fierce as well. But she's telling you here too, hang in there, but don't hold on to if things aren't working the way you want them to, then you need to look at them in a different way. So think a little bit differently. Think a little bit, I hate to use the word outside the box. I hate to use that phrase. It's so overdone. Be creative in your thinking. If plan A isn't really working for you, if it doesn't feel comfortable, then I'm getting for you that it's like, well, this is the way it's supposed to be done. But if it's not working and it doesn't feel right, then do it the way that you think it should be done. Ask for guidance, ask for insight, because you've got things coming to you, but make sure that you think creatively and don't be afraid to do something different. And don't be, they're also saying don't get overwhelmed by all of your options. Take one thing at a time. You don't have to do it all at the same time, because I'm getting that. It's like there's so much coming at you that it can be overwhelming. So just take a deep breath and do one thing at a time. And they're also saying reach out for guidance from mentors as well. Okay?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
I hope that helps you.
Yeah, I look forward to that. Just patience, I guess that's the key. But one thing you
patience and being creative.
Yeah, one thing creative, I'm definitely a creative person. And one thing I've been feeling, it's whatever the project is going to be, it's going to be something different that I haven't done before. It's just something that I feel.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So I'm just open to it.
There's a lot of spiritual energy. I don't know what you do, but I'm getting that there's a lot of spiritual energy involved in it.
I'm very spiritual. I'm also talk to my angels and that kind of
good.
thing. And I'm pretty much I'm trying to find something that I'm passionate about instead of just focusing on making money, because right now it's paying my bills, but that's not what life is all about. I'm just trying to find my purpose, so to speak, and that's why I ask Angel for messages and all that. But so I'm glad it's coming, and just have to hang in.
It's a very spirit. What your passion is, and what you're supposed to be doing is keep talking to your angels, because there's something very spiritual involved in what you're supposed to be doing and what else you could be doing. So in order to help with that soul purpose, that's definitely something very spiritual. So stay in contact with your angels, and especially Michael, and ask him. He says he's already told you, and you're not quite getting it. So, which is perfectly understandable.
I usually talk to him for protection more than anything else, because I should focus more on, because I was trying to ask him to protect me from negative people and stuff, and that usually
beautiful.
Works.
It does. It does. Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember, too, Archangel Michael is, if you just call your guardian angel if you can't remember anybody else, but if you ever feel unsafe or you feel like you're surrounded by negative people or energies, just ask Archangel Michael to come and clean that away. It's like magic. It happens almost instantaneously. And you should do that every night before you go to bed, too, to clear away any energies that you've picked up during the day that don't work for you. Oh, that's beautiful. We'll talk to him. He says that part of your part, and I'm going to wrap up here in just a minute with you, but part of what you're supposed to be doing is teaching other people. So keep talking to him. He says he's already told you. He's already given you these messages.
Yeah, I know
so
that
just,
part. I agree, though.
Focus.
I
okay. So you already know, and just ask him to put you on the right path and show you the way, and he will. I promise you that.
Thank you so much.
All right?
I appreciate it.
Oh, all right. My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. So there's another perfect example of trusting, letting go, and allowing those messages to come in, and the fact that our angels are always giving us messages and guidance, and it isn't easy to hear necessarily. And you may think it's just a voice in your own head, but I tell you that angels will give you messages of love and guidance. They're never scary. They're never dramatic. They're never derogatory or detrimental. Messages from angels are always positive, uplifting, compassionate, caring, loving. They will never, ever, ever make you feel bad. So if you're getting a message and it's a repetitive message and it's giving you some guidance in a particular direction and you're just thinking, well, maybe it's just me and I'm talking to myself and, that just can't be right. Well, maybe it can be right. Maybe it is right. Maybe that's the message you need to pay attention to. When messages and opportunities and things keep coming up repeatedly, then you need to stop and pay attention and figure out why you're getting those messages repeatedly. Take action on those messages, if they're positive, of course. But if you keep getting the same messages over and people, I just heard that the other day, and somebody else comes up to you and gives you the same message, and then you hear the same message in a song or you see it in a billboard or a bumper sticker, that's your angels talking to you saying, hello, I'm here trying to get in touch with you. You need to listen. And I'll tell you, there's nothing better. So pay attention and they will guide you. I promise you that. All right, I have another caller, and this is a lady named Donna from Pennsylvania. Hello, Donna. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Taking my call. Could you tell me, do angels have any messages for me by any chance?
Well, I'd be happy to. All right, so we're going to get a message here from Archangel Michael again. And Donna, his message for you is to decide to be happy now. He is asking you to please open your heart so that you can receive happiness, joy, bliss, goodness, positivity, peace, healing. He says all the things that you need are here. Open your heart to receive and let you know that you are absolutely and unconditionally loved. There is never a moment in time when you are not loved and guided. And all of the angels, your guardian angel, Archangel Michael, and many, 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 many angels are showering you with love from above, from behind, from in front of, from next to you. They are with you at this very moment and surrounding you in a beautiful cocoon of light and love. And they want you to remember that in times when you feel frustrated or like you're swimming upstream or you're feeling unhappy, just check in with your heart and your angels and know that they are always there for you and they always love you. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, Donna. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. So that is something that I've talked about before, that angels love us unconditionally. And when we get that message, it's usually because there's something there that needs some affirmation. There's something in our lives that needs some support. There's something there that says, I don't know if I'm on the right track. I don't know if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't feel very good today. Oh, I just love my angels and I want to be with them. It doesn't have to be something bad. It can just be, I'm really happy today, and I want to hang out with my angels, and it just feels good. So understand that they feel everything that we feel. They see everything that we see. They know what's going on in our lives. There are things that they can help prevent, but most things we have to experience for some reason or another, whether it's a lesson learned, whether it's a growth process. But always ask your angels to help you be protected, be guided, be healthy. And I guarantee you that they will do their very best to help make that happen and according to divine will. I guarantee that they will make your life easier, happier, and healthier. Don't forget to get in touch with them. And I now have Katie from, area code 347? Sorry, area code 347. Hello, who's this?
Katie.
Oh, hello, Katie. How are you?
I'm great. I love your show, and I was actually just praying and releasing things and asking my angels for help and permission to, because I know they say sometimes you have to ask the angels, give the angels permission to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just ready to, I don't know, I want to, I guess I want to move and just attract new things. And I'm just asking for guidance on, I guess, how this could possibly come about. I'm just asking for a lot of help.
Good. Keep asking. Keep asking for help. Ask for every little thing and every big thing and everything in between. You can't ask too much. So let me see. So the first message that I'm getting, and this is, okay, hold on, Katie, here. I'm getting a big, whoosh. All right, this is the angel of insight that is, I'm getting all goosebumpy here. Okay, this is the angel of insight that's showing up, and I wish you could see what I see in my mind's eye, and he's kind of sitting across from you, almost like at a desk or a table, like an interview, and saying, all right, Katie, so I understand you want to move. I understand you want to make changes. Well, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And so he's asking you to ask yourself those questions. And so have basically a plan. Well, I want to move to the West Coast. And when I get there, I want to have a beautiful sunny or rainy place wherever on the coast you want to live. And I want to have a job that is easy to, whatever it is that you want. So you need to be clear in your mind. He says, there are so many options available. What he wants to do, let's see, he didn't tell me that before. What he wants to do is to help you get what you want. But until you're really clear on what you want, it's murky. So do you know what you want?
Yes. No, I do know what I want. Okay. I want to move to, I'm seriously thinking about North Carolina, but I'm pretty open. I'm open to California. I'm open to Miami. You know what I mean? But I do want to move to North Carolina. I literally just was going to say that kind of no matter where I move to, I'm going to be kind of doing the same things. So I want to, I want to work. And I also want to do my food business, and I want a home, and I want a husband and kids. So I kind of want the same things no matter where it is.
Well, Archangel Ariel is showing up very strongly for you, very, very strongly. So she is an angel that's really working with you right now. And the first thing she's telling you is, okay, go ahead, spread your wings. This is a really good time for you to make these changes. She is also telling you to be courageous and knowing that whatever changes you make, if you're really focusing within yourself, you will not make a mistake. If you focus on how you feel, if you focus on your heart, if you think about, oh, I really want to go to North Carolina, right? South, no, north or south? I'm sorry.
I want to go to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte. So if you really want to go to Charlotte and that makes you feel good, then it's really important for you to follow that feeling. So let's say you can, well, I could go to Miami. How do you feel about going to Miami? Okay, it would be all right. Or California, it would be okay, but I really want to go to Charlotte. Then that is your heart, your soul telling you, go to Charlotte. Go to where your heart is leading you. And the important message, there's two important messages right now, and one is you've got to trust yourself. And it's not always easy to do because they don't give us an itinerary or a book with the end, the last chapter of the book. But they said, don't worry, you're not going to make a mistake. So that you can get that off of your shoulders. Go follow your heart. It's really important. Be courageous. Trust yourself. Also, timing is perfect. Trust yourself. Let's see. She's really your angel.
Really, Ariel?
She really is. She's like standing in front of you going, all right, now come on. Stand up straight. Let's go. She's sort of like being a little drill sergeant. Come on, let's go. I'm right here with you. So let's just get your toys packed, get your pajamas packed, and let's go. We're going to go, and we're going to make this happen, and I'm going to help you because you're asking me to help you. So we're just going to do it together, and we're going to have fun. And every time you get frustrated, we're just going to brush that off, and we're going to keep going because this is going to be a great adventure for you, and it's going to turn things around. But she's going to help you see. She's going to help you listen. She's going to help you guide you to the right place. She's saying it's really important for you. Okay, so now there's another message. It's really important for you to get in touch with how you feel about situations, people, and places. Because she says you're going to be going, when you're looking for houses, it's almost going to be like a great deal. She says you need to pay attention to how you feel. Does this place have a good energy or a bad energy or an energy that just is just off? You need to be very decisive, she's telling me. And she'll give you a nudge. She's almost like a kick in the shins. Oh, she's kind of funny. She's like, I'm just going to kick you in the shins, but if you're standing on a porch or something looking at this house going, oh, it's a really nice house, but back in the back of my mind there's something not right. She said, don't look at it from a place of fear, but look at it as this is not the right thing for me, but the right thing will come along at the right time, but pay attention to how you feel. But she said that is going to be your biggest barometer. And she will kick you in the shins if you don't pay attention. She says, apparently you need some nudging from time to time to believe it. So.
Yeah, thank you. You know what it is? I think I lived in Atlanta before, right? And I think my main issue is, because I had manifested money at that time, my issue with, I think, trusting myself is that I feel like I don't know, this is like I don't even know the word I'm looking for. I literally just said I manifested the money. I don't know how to, say when I want a job, right? I'll send out my resume, and then a lot of times I don't get a job, and that scares me. So it's like I don't know how to me not knowing how to get somebody to hire me or attract a job puts me in fear.
Sure. Of course it does. And that's perfectly normal, right, everybody? I mean, unless you won the lottery, we all worry about that. So the way around that is before you as soon as you're ready to make that change, this is where that great leap of faith comes and saying, I don't know the answers, I don't know the outcome, but I'm counting on my help and my guidance, my angels to help me make it happen. So come on, let's chop, help me find a job. Okay, so I talk to them like that all the time. Chop, please. I mean, you have to say please and thank you, but you know what I mean. So help me find a job. I'm ready. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I would really, really like. So again, it goes back to being clear about what you want. Because if you're clear about what you want, they will help you get it. Say, I want a job that's close to home where everybody's in a good mood most of the time. I get a good pay. I enjoy myself. I can give the best of myself. You know, whatever it is that you want, then that's what you ask for. And they will take care of the rest of the details. And
I get what you said.
If you're not getting a response to some places you've put in for, then it's probably just not the right place for you. But tell them, look, I'm ready, and this is what I want. Please help me.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So communicate to the angels more clearly. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and, you know, really think about what do you want? And that's the key. This is where the Angel of Insight's coming in like a hurricane and saying, you know, everybody, I'm here to help you see, but look to yourselves so that I can help you get what you want. Everybody wants a job that pays well, right, that they feel happy about. So be clear. What kind of house do you want? What kind of job do you want? It doesn't have to be a specific profession per se, but say, I want to be happy. I want to be at a safe place, a peaceful place where I make good money, a place that will help me get on to the next step in my life, to help me meet my husband or whatever it is that you want. Just put it all out there and let them take care of the details. They're the tour guide, so to speak. So you tell them, all right, I want to go. I want to go there, and while I'm there, I want to see the Great Pyramids of Egypt. And you know what? Leave the driving to them, and they will help you get there. But just be clear within yourself so that they know what to bring you. Because if you're not clear, it's like throwing a deck of cards up into the air, and you know they all fall down on the ground, and they go in every different direction. And that's kind of where you're going until you're clear.
I get it. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Katie. Good luck to you. Please stay in touch and let me know how things are going.
I will. Thank you so much. Such a blessing. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Hope to talk to you next week. Katie, also everybody, email me at laura@angelsandhealinglight.com. I can send you a link to this recording. Also, you can subscribe to my website, which is angelsandhealinglight.com. Next week, I have the wonderful Megan that will be with me. She is a lovely, lovely lady that is going to bring some beautiful spiritual insights to us from her beautiful heart, and I think you're going to enjoy that. And, of course, we're going to do some angel readings, too. I hope to hear from you in the meantime. And always, if you have any questions about your angels, just get in touch with me. We're all one big happy family, right? So stay focused on what you want. Ask for help. Talk to your angels. They really are a lot of fun, as well as being very loving. Expect miracles. They're yours. Ask for them and expect them. Stay focused on the light. You've got this angel of insight that's going to help you make sense of things. Good luck to all of you. Many blessings to all of you. Sheila in New York, thank you for calling, and good luck with all of your ventures. I know you've got great things coming up in the spiritual world for teaching others. And Donna and Katie and Caroline and everybody that has called me today, thank you very much for checking in, and I'm grateful to one and all of you. Many blessings, and I'll talk to you next week. And thank you to the Angel of Insight. Thank you, Tiffany. Bye, everybody.